What up, man? Yo, what up? It's Killer Priest, man. Almighty Wu-Tang, right? Gully TV, what's good?
Yo, this week's the Lost Cause live and direct from LA. I'm on the west side. Shout out to Gully TV, man. Project Blue, the whole crew, man. Love, yo.
For all your advertising, networking, and promo, make sure you reach out gullytvboss@gmail. gullytvboss@gmail for all your marketing and promo. Peace. You tuned in to me, you know you watching Gully TV. I have a special guest today. This is the first time I've done a female MC interview since last year. I think Marvelous probably was the last one, actually. We did that in Oakland. Go ahead and introduce yourself, homegirl.
What's up, y'all? This your girl, Rell Rock. You know, I'm featured on Pillmatic too, so make sure y'all check that out. Make your stack. Gully TV, you know, PA Dre beats, Marvelous, Inked Up Baddie. Shout out to all of them. We killed it, man. My name Rell Rock, like I said, RELLROCK. You can follow me on IG at official Rell Rock. You know, hit that link.
You born and raised in Camden?
Not. Born again.
Tell me your origins.
Born.
Keep it gully.
I'm from Camden.
Okay.
I'm from Camden. Raised on and off because I also lived in Georgia too. I lived down south for a little bit, came back. But I'm Philly based though, so.
I got the southern vibe from you.
Oh yeah.
Bullshit you not.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Everybody don't catch it.
Oh yeah, I picked up on it. I got it.
So I mean, I dropped my first project in Georgia. My first radio play was in Albany, Georgia. You know, so.
Oh yeah.
Tallahassee, Florida. My first show was at Albany Civic Center. I was like 15. So yeah.
Oh, so you've been getting busy for a minute.
Yeah.
Do you know what's my man? I interviewed a couple of artists from Camden, Porter Rich.
That's my brother. Shout out Porter Rich.
That's my man.
That's
I
my
was
brother.
hoping that you do PR and shit.
Facts.
So, yeah, man. I done been on them blocks down there. I done been through Camden.
Okay.
Yeah, they had me in the hood,
Okay.
man, like 2 in the morning and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camden's something different.
Jersey has been very, very kind to me since I've been doing this. Something that I encountered, you know, different. Some cities be having their egos, you know,
Yeah, of
thinking
course.
thinking they the shit.
Yeah.
So I had to venture out to parts unknown, Buffalo, New York,
Right.
Rochester, Trenton, New Jersey,
Yeah.
Camden, and I've been able to come up with some very, very dope talent. First thing I want to know from you is how long you been making music.
So, like I said, I'll say 14. I dropped my first project and, under my dad's label at the time. I took a little break. Then I, you know, bounced back. I say in 2012. So in 2012, I came back. That's when I ended up getting introduced to the whole Philly scene. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, because Gilly introduced me to Batcave, you know, DJ Cosmic Kev. And, you know, and from there, I just, you know, got back at it and just stuck with it, like, since then.
All right. I got that vibe from you, too. You've been through the spitter circuit.
Yeah.
Down there in Philly, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Philly be spitting.
Oh, yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, your skill set, you got the rapid fire. You be going. You be getting busy and shit.
I get that a lot. I get Philly a lot.
Who was some of the MCs that inspired you to do this?
Well, like I said, Foxy, you know, Lauren, of course, Jay, Big L, AZ, you know, just to name a few.
Right.
And of course, even in the Philly, you know, Nina Ross, you know, I always like Nina Ross, so shout out to Nina Ross.
Shout out to Nina.
Shout out to she's a spitter. Like
Yeah,
Nina.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I noticed that you have 5 projects. You've been getting busy since 2012. Tell me what it was like putting together that type of resume.
I mean, it's like, when you're an independent artist, it's hard as far as when it comes to the budget. If you don't have, you know, a actual bag. But when you're passionate about it, you're going to do it anyway. So I just always been passionate. I always love to do it regardless of what the results may be. I just love to do it. I ain't just start rapping because it's cool or just because that's the way. I just always had it, you know, in me just to write, to spit, like to do music. It was a little challenging though, because you know, being a female in hip hop is always challenging because even though right now female rap is like popping right now, but it's still male dominated as far as when it comes to the business side and how things are handled and everything. So,
Right.
You know, it was tough. You know, it's tough, but you gotta stick with it. You know, you can't you can't give up on what you love to do. So I kept going, regardless. I was in that booth, man. Like, some guy happened.
Right.
Hey, consistent. So
Right.
I stayed consistent. And I got the drive. So it's like, that's all. Like, that's it.
I'm not, prior to y'all demonstration on my album, I wasn't all that feeling the current state of female hip hop.
No, neither am I.
It's just going to a bad place.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of twerking involved, a lot of my pussy this, and
Oh, man.
a bunch of perversion, man. Like you said, you were inspired by Lauryn Hill, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Foxy had a rated R
But it wasn't
content, but it wasn't like this.
Yeah, how they doing it now, I don't really, I'm happy that, that females are getting the exposure. I'm happy that we're doing that. But like you said, it's like what they focusing on. Like the agenda they pushing is mad corny to me. To each his own, but, I'm not the face of that. Like, I'm not the face of young black girls' oppression. So I'm not, I always stayed away from that, even though I could talk about that, play on that, but that's not what I'm promoting. So
Right.
yeah, it's we gotta be more than just vagina. You feel
Right.
me? It's like, come on, y'all gotta be more than just, a sex doll and stuff. Like, come on, man.
Mother of civilization at all times. I mean,
Facts.
we gotta just keep it gully.
Facts. And then you got young girls looking up to it. So it's sad. It's like a lot of superficial ideas of what these little girls feel like relationships is and how it's supposed to be and all that because of the the crap they promoting. But like I said, man, I just stay true to myself, do what I do, and stand away from that.
How do you feel about features? Because I've worked with some female artists before, and y'all be a little bit territorial when it comes to the MCing and shit. Is you cool with, collaborating with other female artists?
Yeah, I'm cool with that, because, hey, we all out here trying to eat, it's enough out here for everybody. And I feel like we need more of that. We need more of that type of attitude, everybody
Right.
thought, it can only be one.
Right.
How? Like, it's a lot of money out here. Like, it's...
How did you end up on Pillmatic too? I'm going to tell you, you were kind of introduced to me.
Right.
Marvelous and Inked Up Baddie, that was my contribution.
Right.
Because I interviewed both of them.
Okay.
And, now I'm meeting you in person and I'm interviewing you. But primarily people who are on the Pillmatic compilation series are people who I've interviewed or did some type of marketing and promotion with. Right? Mm-hmm. And you said you're not familiar with Marvelous. I'm going to put you down with her when we get up off of here. She was the catalyst for the song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I interviewed Inked Up Baddie, and her freestyles on Instagram is fire. So after Pillmatic 1, we wanted to add some female MCs to the compilation. And I didn't hear none of y'all records. I didn't until it was done. Like, I A&R the whole project. I'm a CEO. Right. This is my shit. Right? But I kind of I stay out of the studio. I let Dre operate and do his thing and shit. And you was somebody that he implemented. How did you meet Dre or vice versa? How did that happen?
Most likely it was from the RJ Payne collaboration. And after that, he hit me up on IG and everything. And then the rest was history. He checked me out, my music, all that. So
right.
Then we just put it together.
I'm glad you was down to ride without really... Was you in tune with Gully TV?
Not too much. But, now I am. So, and here we are. So.
Okay. Well, he asked something of you, and you gave me fire. I appreciate that. Was you impressed with the finished product when you heard the song?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's that shit, right?
Yeah.
We getting busy, right? Tell me the reception you're getting from the Pillmatic series and shit.
I'm getting gutter, like raw, like real hip hop, like bars, like none of that watered down, So I'm definitely vibing, like, to it.
I played your record for some big people. I'm actually an actor. I'm in my second film now, right? Oh. And the one of the directors and producers is one of my one of my homeboys and shit. Okay. And I tried to. We shot the independent music to these films. I see that you currently in a film on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I introduced your music to my director, and he was like, "Man, this shit fire." So just giving you a heads up. If you look around and you cut on your TV and say, "Hey, that's me," I'm just letting you know what I'm doing with the music, man. We out here working. But tell me how you ended up on a Netflix movie.
Okay.
Luckiest Girl Alive.
Yeah, starring Mila Kunis. So shout out to her.
Okay.
So people that's not familiar with Rell Rock as far as hip hop, like I kind of stepped over in the EDM genre, like songwriting with a few major labels. With Stanton Warriors, Tony Quattro, shout out to them. Keep It Moving, that's the song that's featured in there. I don't know if y'all familiar, but a lot should be familiar with Steve Aoki. With Denmark Records, I collab with Rell, so shout out to Rell, Steve Aoki, shout out to them. I did quite a few, like, writing, like when it comes to like major labels, so they kind of set that up, like with the commercials, the movies, and all of that. So, we still get money, like, from all of that. So, there's other ways you can make money outside of hip-hop, too. So, that's really where I be,
So, what is EDM? What exactly? Is that a publishing company or something?
No. It's like techno. Techno, Jersey Club music, the fist pump music.
Okay.
The super, that super pumped up.
Yeah.
That type music.
Okay.
So, I do, I write,
Prolific at writing?
Yeah.
I noticed that, in years past, I don't know about now, but the female MC had kind of like a history that you would look and you loving the music and you would find out later on that somebody wrote it. When I found out that people was writing for MC Lyte, I just found this out a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I love Lyte though. Still, it ain't changed nothing or nothing like that. But it kind of removes the mystique and the shit that we boast about. So, tell me about your journey as
like
a writer.
Writing for me, that's how I tell my story. Like I express myself. Like sometimes when it comes to like really like explaining things, like just having a regular conversation, I can't really get it out the way I could in writing. So with writing, I express myself. I always love to write because that's how I get it out. So like I said, besides hip hop, I have another side of me, which I do, other types of music. And it's just like I said, it just helped me just show people who I am. Like, for those who's not familiar with me, like the writing, like I feel like writing is important. Like to each his own, the ghostwriting and all that. It's cool because look, I write for a few major labels and I'm getting checked, so I ain't gonna talk.
Oh, so you ghostwrite too? You ghostwrite too? Oh, so you one of them niggas? I just said somebody was writing for Lyte, so you one of them niggas? All right, that's
what I was saying. Shout out to Don Diablo, Hexagon, records. We just dropped something over there too, so that's doing pretty good. Top notch, so that's out right now. The streams is crazy for that. So I be over here, over there.
Right.
I be doing my thing.
Versatile. That's what's up. I know that males can write for females. Do females write for males? You ever wrote for a guy?
I had a guy reach out to me. No, true story. When I was like 20 years old, I had a guy reach out to me about writing for him.
Yeah, for real. You can switch genders and get on some guy shit.
Yes.
For real. Oh, you nice. That's what's up.
You gotta hear more material. You would think that, a lot of people used to think that somebody was writing for me. Like, yo, how do you come up with that? I don't know how I come up with half the stuff I come up with, to be honest. Like, It's like, I know some is like experience and telling my story, but then something just take over me and I'm writing. Like, a lot of, I don't know, it just get real wicked.
Right. This video that I posted on IG, we got a great response. You see the comments?
Yeah.
Well, that was a Jay-Z joint, right? Wasn't that Sunshine?
Yeah.
What made you do that?
Like I said, Foxy.
Yeah.
I love Foxy.
Oh, yeah, she was on that. She is on that. That's right.
I love,
that's right.
Hove, And Foxy always show love to me, too. Shout out to Foxy. So,
for real?
Yeah.
Out of the female MCs who came before you, how many of them have you met?
I would say I met Rod Digger before, once.
Cool motherfucker. She's beautiful. Yeah.
And like I said, Nina, Miss Jade. Shout out to Miss Jade, too. That's about it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Veterans.
Right.
They fuck with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt.
It's all love.
So, I have to ask you this because I'm listening to the record that y'all did, Make It Stack. Did you hear everybody else before you wrote your verse?
No.
All right. Because if you listen to it, it could sound like y'all was kind of like shooting at each other a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask you about that.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear nothing. But I do think that my verse was heard though because Dre did tell me that he let
Okay.
let him hear it. So.
All right.
But I ain't hear nobody's verse. I just went in.
The finished product was dope. You got off. You was feeling the track.
Absolutely.
Did you hear the hook when you wrote it?
No. I just had the beat. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I got the beat. I just started writing to that joint. I said, all right, I'm going to spit this. I went in the booth and laid that. So,
How long did it take you to put it together?
like 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate it, man. I noticed that in addition to your 5 projects, you put out 3 mixtapes. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your mixtape run.
So my mixtape run was dope. It was a lot of random freestyles. So, which is, it may sound crazy. I'm getting back to the mixtape thing.
Yeah.
So, like with that Sunshine, the freestyle video, that's on Rated R mixtape. That's out right now. I just dropped that like a couple weeks ago. So that's out. I feel like we need to get back to mixtapes.
I have to share something with you. You see these DVDs? A lot of them DVDs are my DVDs. This is my DVD library. I got Smack and everybody else over there, but mines are over there too. And the DVD era was built on freestyles.
Freestyles, yeah.
Taking other people's beats and shit like that. And I ain't gonna lie, fans love that shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to have a song that you done came up with and a beat that you done bought from a producer, but when they hear you go off on a classic track, they go crazy for that shit. So that's what you did with all 3 of those.
That's how I did with those. And also, and this is what I do when it comes to mixtapes. I try to find beats that nobody really, rocked on. Like I go digging. Like right now, Black Ice Freestyle, that's out. That's on Rated R mixtape. Everybody's like, yo, bro, this fire. Like, who did that beat? I'm like, yo, that's Black Ice. Like Goody Mob, who was it? Goody Mob and Outkast.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm like, yo, I be, and like I said, I lived down south before, so I find a whole lot of dirty south beats that was popping down there that up here, niggas be like, what?
Yeah, that's definitely one you wouldn't hear up north.
Absolutely.
Black Ice, yeah.
But, and that's why people are like, yo, that's your song. Like, I mean, now it is, after I spit on there, but,
Of the 3 mixtapes, which one would you refer people to? Because I'm going to go check them out. I love music.
I would say Boss Said Lost Files, Volume 1.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it's Rated R, though, that I just dropped.
Yeah. You on all them joints by yourself?
Yeah.
Where are they available at?
Beatport, Audio Mac. I mean, my link tree is there. They all them different platforms. You even think of Spotify, all of that. So.
You know what I liked about when you sent me your bio? You seem to got your dribble right. You know what you're doing, huh?
Yeah.
You got everything in place. I was on the phone with Fat Man Scoop before you came here, and he was giving me my props about the project and shit like that and the people that I'm working with. And I was telling him, man, a lot of these people that I'm encountering, they coming prepared and shit.
Thanks.
Like, does that come from having to work independent?
Yeah. Yeah, for so long. So it's like you learn it, you learn as you go.
Yeah.
And I have, like, I don't know if it's in there, but I think it's in my bio. I have a label as well. So I started that back in 2014.
Mary Mac Entertainment.
Yes.
Where did the name derive from?
So that's the block that I actually kind of grew up on in Camden, Mary Mac.
Mary Mac?
Yeah.
They get money on Mary Mac?
They was.
They was.
Oh, Tulip Street was where they was really getting the money, but
It's a documentary about Camden that I seen on, I think, Netflix or Tubi and shit. And Puerto Ricans was getting money like a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like I said, Tulip, that was my mom block. If you know, you know. Rest in peace, Mom. I just lost my mom last month. So,
Oh, man, condolences.
Yeah. But, if you know, you know. She got a lot of money out there. Big Jen.
What is she, how was Mom receiving you becoming an MC?
She was always supportive. Always, like, one of my biggest supporters. Like, she talked mad trash. She used to say all types of stuff. Like, my baby butt real. She ain't like them. My baby real. My baby can rap. She says the real McCoy.
Right.
So she used to say a a little, funny stuff like that. And
Yeah.
she was always supportive. Whatever, she's like, baby, I wish I had $1 million right now. I'll put it behind you. She always tell me that. So, I'm going to miss her, man. I'm missing her.
Right.
But,
How did you, I noticed the Static Selector, a highly decorated producer, is on as a part of your bio. How did you get down with Static Selector? Static Selector.
So, actually, it sound crazy, but I actually went on, what was that? I'm not sure if it was BeatStars or something like that, but I went through the tracks and I heard a few of those by Static Selector and I used it, which I ended up meeting Static Selector and everything, and hopefully, we gonna move forward and actually work. But I didn't meet him when I did that record. It was just, a fire Static Selector joint. I just hopped on it.
You got off on it and it attracted his attention after
he played it. He been playing it on Show Off Radio, all of that. Like, he been playing it. So, shout out to Static Selector.
I'm glad you mentioned that. How's radio been treating you, indie radio?
Indie radio's been treating me well. I can't, complain. Like I said, DJ Cosmic Kev, shout out to Kev. He always show love. And a few other stations. Oh, Chuck D, he played, my music as well, so.
Okay. That's wonderful that you're getting heard. It was a time when it wasn't so accessible. Like, now, person can record some fire in they closet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And by that, tonight, by 8, 9 o'clock, nighttime, it's getting spins. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's got to be a wonderful experience. Is it anybody that you plan to work with? You know what I mean?
I plan to work with. I like Ransom. Shout out to Ransom. I would definitely want to get him on something. Say Ines. I reached out to Ines, so I got to send him the record and everything too. So shout out Ines.
Yeah.
Let me think. I mean, that's just to name a few for now. I like Shay Noor, so shout out to her too.
I interviewed
gets
Shay.
busy.
Yeah, she get busy for sure.
So that's just to name a few who I'm looking forward to working with. For now.
Your name, that's a question I had to ask you. Rell Rock. Tell me where that derives from.
So my name is Sherelle. So my nickname is Relly. I remember I was like 12. I remember I was rapping in the basement, and my brother, he used to rap too back in the day. But he actually inspired me to rap.
Okay.
So he heard me spitting one day. And he was like, yo, you go hard, man. We about to call you Rell Rock. Rock, because you go. I'm like, oh, all right, Rell Rock. So, and it's funny because I kind of remember the first rap that I did. I know I was like, stop, drop, open up shop. You know who it is, Rell Rock, something like that, when I was like 12. So, yeah, that's how I got the name. And then also, it's kind of crazy because my dad's label is Zoc Rock Records, which I never really realized that. But, my dad was like, yeah, that name, So, I guess they go hand in hand.
Right. So, you're wearing two hats. You're not just an artist. You're a CEO of Merrimack Entertainment. You signing people up. You plan on taking it further.
I plan on doing that. I'm not like an attention seeker type person. I mean, I love music. I love what I do, but I'm not the one that gotta be in front. So I feel like, having a label, I'll be able to push artists, promote artists, do right by them. But I'd rather do it when I earn my notoriety, when I get to where I need to get first, and then we do that. So.
Okay.
I have a team that that help me out with all that stuff too.
You think you could hold it down, rapping and coaching at the same time?
Yeah.
Player coach.
Absolutely. Yes.
I want you and I think you ain't that baddie. I think y'all should work beyond the Pillmatic record that y'all did, cause y'all got the fuck off and y'all really spitting. It's another chick. She's light skinned. I can't remember her name. She kind of a big girl.
Okay.
She's a beast. I'm gonna probably try to find her on IG and put you with her. But I'm glad to see that it's some legitimate female MCs, man, who ain't taking the shortcuts, man. The shortcut is just doing the obvious, man. My booty big and eating my pussy and I'm robbing niggas and all of that.
We tired of that. It's done up. Stick a fork in it. We're over it.
So, what I want to do now, I'm going to play you some Marvelous joints.
Okay.
And I'm going to record your reaction and shit.
Okay.
So give me 1 second. Reaction. How you feel about Marva?
She's fire. She's a beast.
Yeah.
Facts.
Great ball of fire.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that I was able. Did you hear what year that came out?
95.
95.
I was 6.
I was
Six.
a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
It's
raw. It's
impact.
raw. It's,
Impact. And she actually started out as a she was a conscious rapper.
Okay.
And when she got down with Sibo, you could look him up too. He a West Coast legend. He's up there with like Tupac and Spice One and all them dudes.
Oh, okay.
When she got
That's
down
crazy.
with
I
him,
meant to mention Pop too earlier.
no doubt. When she got down with, she's from that class. When she got down with Sibo, he wanted her to write a certain way, and that's how the shit came out.
That's how it came out. That's it.
So I'm glad I was able to introduce you to Marvelous Records.
Yeah,
that
I'm
means
definitely
a lot
going
to
to be
me.
checking her out and everything.
Yeah.
So.
All right. 2024. We're probably about to enter the second quarter. What you got coming?
Right now I'm finishing up a project. A EP actually. It's done. We just got to get it mastered and all of that stuff. We don't have the exact date. So that's what we're doing. We're doing that. Dropping another mixtape. Just staying in their faces. That's what we gotta do. Like, I told myself, this time around I gotta go hard. It's 2024. So, and I feel like I haven't went 100% yet.
Right.
So even with all of that, that's not even 100 for me.
There's more.
There's more. So I critique myself. I'm very hard on myself. That's why I'm like, nah, that's probably 85%. I'm probably giving it the whole time. So now it's 100%.
Okay. Rell, I really, really appreciate you making the trip. We got the meat of the story, and
Right.
I'm looking at your bio right now. You got so many more things to add to it, and I'm looking forward to being a witness. And I need you on Pillmatic 3. I'm just telling you that.
I'm there. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
So go ahead and give me a drop. And you got some bars?
Got some.
You got some bars?
Do I got
Well,
bars?
give them a little something before we get up off here.
Nasty real quick.
Look, I said, foot on the gas, ain't let nobody get a pass. I'm on go like my brakes went. Crashing at your nigga house like I pay rent. Would make you think it's safe now if it wasn't safe then. But now I'm just more seasoned. I'm what the game been needing. My work ethic, I admit that I was slacking. But when it comes to talent, nigga, I ain't never lacking. Watching artists blow who I'm iller than, that kinda irk me. So 2024, I can't let them outwork me. So basically, it ain't about the talent sometimes, it's about the grind. So by any means, I can't let them stop mine. So I move accordingly. Yeah, I'm about that action, nigga, like they recorded me. But this ain't a movie, B. Rell Rock, who I be. Diamonds off forever, yeah, shining like some jewelry. The people's champ, they choosing me. And from Saturday through Sunday, your flow is weak. You eye candy and you sweet, so you get a bon appetit. Flow sharp like a toothpick, got me cleaning out my teeth. This is big drip slime, can't rock this wave of mine. Go against me, you take more L's than Louis Vuitton, y'all mean. I lyrically slaughter your whole team. Suggest you quarantine, cause I'm worse than Corona. You don't want no parts of me, cause you will be a goner. My style is impeccable, flow is inevitable. Can't figure me out, my whole demeanor undetectable. Keep them guessing, spending thousands on the island like y'all shit I be dressing. Grown ass men be in the comments hating, got too much time on their hands and ain't even Jamaican. Niggas be pump faking, flashery up money as if they really caking. Box me in, I'm heavy waiting for a bitch to try it. Vegetarian that green my diet, whoa. It's your girl Rell Rock, shout out to Gully TV, you know the vibes.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. Kill switch.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Rell Rock, shout out to Gully TV. I just killed the interview, let's go. Tune in.